celebrated artist Nicki Minaj is being sued for battery by her former tour manager. The lawsuit states that Minaj assaulted and threatened to stick her house arrest husband on the former tour manager.
Y'all won't believe what's happening with Nicki Minaj as we kick off 2025. The queen of rap might be trading her crown for Prison Orange, and I am absolutely shook. Criminal charges have just been filed against her by Brandon Garrett, her former manager, claiming she physically attacked him. Can you even? Now, we all know Nicki usually comes out on top in her legal battles. She's basically untouchable. But honey, this time it's different. She's been mysteriously quiet on social media after her tour, and let me tell you why. This alleged attack supposedly happened during her Pink Friday 2 tour. Some people are whispering that she knew these criminal charges were coming, so she went into hiding, like completely vanished. Here's the tea. Brandon initially planned to hit her with a civil suit and make her pay up, but he decided to be extra petty, and I mean extra, by turning this into a criminal case. He wants her to get a taste of that jail food. I mean, seriously? And honestly, this is so Nicki, always finding herself in the middle of some drama. Let me spill all the details about what allegedly went down. Brandon claims he was working as Nicki's day-to-day manager during her Pink Friday 2 tour, but honey, things got heated on April 21st in Detroit. According to Brandon, Nicki straight up hit him multiple times backstage because he supposedly didn't complete some errands. But wait, there's more. Brandon swears he actually did complete these tasks and was on his way back when he got a text from Larry Dayan, the head of security, saying Nicki wanted to see him in her dressing room. Picture this. He walks in and there are 8 people from her team already there, including Larry Dayan and another employee named Luke Montgomery, plus her former manager Deb, you know, Waka Flocka's mama. The moment he stepped in, Nicki allegedly went off. She started cussing him out, complaining about the staff, not knowing what they're supposed to do and who reports to who. Oh, but it gets even juicier. While Nicki was on her rant, she turned to Luke, demanding to know his position in all this mess. Brandon tried to explain that he had Luke pick up prescriptions because he was busy with his actual tour duties, you know, helping Nicki with quick changes during performances. But girl, Nicki was not having it. The official complaint, and this is the serious part, states that Luke Montgomery explained his duties included everything from setting up venue dressing rooms, private jets, hotel rooms, quick change rooms, refreshments, and tour bus setup. Plus, he had to handle all of Nicki's special requests, food orders, drinks, personal items, baby items, and those prescriptions that started this whole drama. But Nicki, she was getting more and more heated by the second. Brandon claims she just exploded, screaming, "Are you effing crazy having him pick up my prescription? If my husband were here, he would knock out your effing tea. You just effed up your whole life and you'll never be in anyone. I'll make sure of it." And the drama didn't stop there. Poor Luke got dragged into it too. Nicki allegedly started interrogating him about when he picked up the prescriptions and demanded exact details. When Luke couldn't remember, she told him to go through his phone until he found it. But here's where things went from bad to worse. When Luke couldn't find the info and offered to let Nicki look through his phone herself, she absolutely lost it. According to the complaint, and I'm clutching my pearls here, Nicki got right up in Brandon's face and, you won't believe this, open hand slapped him so hard his hat flew off. She allegedly hit his right wrist too, leaving it throbbing. Can you imagine? The poor man ran and locked himself in a nearby restroom for hours. And as if that wasn't traumatic enough, while he was hiding out, he got a message saying he wouldn't be joining Nicki at the next tour stop in Chicago. He was fired just like that. When Brandon finally got the courage to leave that bathroom, he grabbed his things and Ubered to the Detroit airport faster than you can say super base. He tried to file a police report over the phone, but they told him he had to come in person. Brandon was so scared, he actually asked for a police escort to his hotel because he was worried about his safety and his belongings. Now, here's where it gets really serious. Brandon's asking for punitive exemplary damages and general damages. And while I'm not defending anyone putting hands on someone else, let's be real. Having a random person pick up someone's private prescriptions, that's a big no-no. Nicki's lawyer jumped in with the classic defense, claiming the suit hasn't even been served to Nicki and it's all some TMZ fabrication for clicks. They said, and I quote, "The lawsuit is completely false and frivolous and they're confident it'll be resolved in Nicki's favor." But hold on to your wigs, because this tea is still piping hot. TMZ dropped another bomb. The Detroit Police Department has issued an arrest warrant to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. They're deciding whether to file charges against Nicki, and if they do, our girl could be facing arrest. Some people are whispering that if these allegations are true, Nicki might want to settle with Brandon to get him to drop the charges. Because let's be real, if this goes to court, she could be looking at actual jail time. And remember, Brandon filed that police report the very night this allegedly happened, which means there might be evidence of his injuries. Of course, social media is having a field day with this. Some fans are defending Nicki, saying, "Y'all believe anything on the internet," while others are like, "If someone pawned off my prescription pickup to someone else, I'd be ready to fight too." But what do you think? Is Nicki going to end up behind bars, or will she settle this mess behind closed doors? The drama never ends in the world of hip-hop, and I am living for every second of it. Stay tuned because this story is far from over.